Hello to all traders and welcome back to another video brought to you by Orbex. So we're looking at oil today, Brent and crude, as OPEC and non-OPEC producers are meeting in Vienna today, and they don't really meet for no reason, and apparently there's going to be a slight production cut or an output cut for the rest of the year being planned, and this could actually start sending oil back up, spiraling quite significantly. So the first natural psychological level we're looking at today is $100. This has been breached quite a few times in the last few sessions, but to the downside, not to the upside. And if we just look on the daily chart, going back even before the Ukrainian conflict with Russia, we did see these spikes in the oil market as well. But we'll have to wait and see what the outcome is from this meeting. As I said, they don't meet for no reason. That is something planned, and there is going to be some major announcements being announced shortly. We've got to think about the European Union as well. By the end of this year, Russia will completely, more or less cut off most of their gas and oil supplies, and to most of Europe as well. I think Hungary and Slovakia, a couple of countries that don't want this to happen. However, it is due to the sanctions from Russia. They are actually going to plan that by the end of this year there will be this tightening in supply. So how will this move for the oil markets in general? We've got Goldman Sachs as well, big banks in America, saying that they do predict by the end of the year that oil will reach up to $105. This is for crude, but also Brent oil is in the running as well, as that just has an uptick. So let's look on the charts for today. Lots of news that I hope I didn't digest too much of that news at the moment. Lots of news outlets really pushing for oil to start bouncing back higher. We saw this at the end of 2021 as well. Oil did start progressively pushing towards the $100 handle, and then obviously moved higher due to the conflict. So if we look on the chart, we've seen a slight uptick in prices at the moment. However, we have seen this recently again and again throughout most of this year. And if we look to this is only the middle of the year, by the way, that we saw the last spike. We are now looking at a very bearish market, but how long for? We'll have to wait and see for the near term at least, that prices will start moving higher. So I'll just remove that for you. So we'll just see if that's going to have any bearing, any significance on this downturn that we've seen in the last few trading sessions as well. On terms of divergences, RSI, we always look for standard divergences, hidden divergences. We always seem to find something in the pipeline. However, at the moment, there isn't really anything on the daily chart, at least, to give us that significant uptick in prices. We're just waiting to see what the next level of this is going to be. If we look on the 4-hour chart, because with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud, which is the indicator that I usually look at when we're seeing a slight direction, what's more important at the moment is on the 4-hour chart, we have actually pierced the Ichimoku cloud, meaning that there could be a bull market emerging for the near term at least. But for that to happen, we're going to have to get past these previous highs that we were stuck upon, roughly around the mid 85 to 86 region, and then propping up to $90 as well. So that's what's looking likely at the moment. We are seeing now prices starting slowly creeping up to that $90 mark, and if that does happen, we can then see a fully fledged change in the structure. But on the daily chart, like I said, we've had this choppy action. Actually, just remove all of this because it can get a little bit confusing. We've had this choppy action in the near term at least, and as you can see here, it is bound for possibly another leg to the downside. So we'll just wait and see what the next signal is from this particular uptick in crude oil. And as I said, Brent oil is not out of the picture as well. A lot of traders do actually focus on crude because obviously it's tied down with the dollar. However, with Brent, we are seeing similarities that we could see a slight uptick in prices. As you can see here, another uptick. However, without any clear divergences on the RSI, we are still looking to see a bear market at the moment with this lower border Ichimoku cloud very far away. However, like I said, like with the crude oil chart, similar to Brent, we are seeing now a pierce at the Ichimoku indicator cloud, and this gives us the uptick and the impetus that prices could start moving higher in the near term as well. But let's not get too excited for bulls, especially because, as I said, we have had this choppy market for such a long time with oil, and the fundamentals are really driving prices as well. We're not really looking so technically anymore. It's fundamentally that what's going to happen with the next sanctioning with Russia, what's going to happen with the next inflation hike, and what's going to happen with these rates that are not coming down anytime soon. So just keep an eye on all of the information that's coming out with all of the social media, all of the website, and all of the news outlets, just to keep you updated. And obviously there's our economic calendar on our website, orbex.com, and our Trading Central widget, which gives us the full disclosure of all the latest trending topics, which is very, very helpful. That can be found in your My Orbex area. And if you're not a client, please sign up or come and speak to us, and we'll give you some more information about doing that and what we can offer for you as well. So that's all from today's video. Thank you very much, and we'll speak again next time for more of the same. Bye for now.